You guys ready to watch some CLG, by the way? I commentated the West Coast bracket. This is the East Coast bracket, top 8. Like, he's yelling and you can't even really hear him, so gotta be a little higher.
Let's get it.
I watched the end of this bracket. I didn't watch like the very beginning, so I'll watch some of the matches, but probably not all, is my guess.
Another throw, here we go. Oh, and that's what I was talking about.
Someone in the chat when I was commentating, what's it called? The West Coast bracket asked Solid Bones to rhyme like St. Cola, and I was like, everybody just wants to see the world burn, huh?
Actually, I got the throw. Globetrotters off the backboard. Now gets the wall break.
Audio on the Twitch stream was whack. That's unfortunate. It seemed like there was some audio issues. I don't know exactly what they were, but it seems like there was some problems. Oh, went for the pass-through mix-up. You can do that. The names are swapped, by the way. Shinfil is Baiken. MFCR is Leo. They'll fix it, I'm sure. You can do a nice little combo, little mix there. This should kill if it wall breaks.
Gets a wall pin. That's victory.
Yeah.
I do believe, yes, sir, the Kabari from downtown.
I like the little walk forward with the red RC that Shinfield did to make sure that the wall splat was available.
It sounded like the game audio was recorded through a microphone 10 feet away. Yeah, in the chat, someone said like when you went 0-2 in bracket and you're outside the venue. That's what someone said. Oh, is that supposed to be Kara Kabari maybe?
Hard knockout situation. This is what you want, but again the parry. Check the red. He's almost dead. You try to parry? No, sir.
Pretty good spot. If you're Shinfil here, you're kind of just chilling. You have a nice big lead. Oh my god, 2-8? Oh my, nah, bro. What's your problem?
Relax. Relax.
What's your fucking problem? That's some violent behavior. You don't have to do all that. Try to dash throw the Kabari and then did the pass through. So she just went through. The thing is too is like if I got hit by something like that as MFCR, right? My adjustment would be like, I'm going to keep swinging. Because, you know, in your head, you're like, okay, they think that they conditioned me to just not hit buttons anymore, but like, I'm just going to hit some buttons. Like, I don't really have to care. Like, all right, you did some parries. Sure. I'm just going to keep doing it. Because, like, what do you want to do? Stop attacking ever so that she, you know what I mean? You're just like, fine, you parried me a bunch. If you were wrong, you lost the game on any of those. So
I feel like that flash
it's okay.
Was safe no matter what, right? Like,
you just keep going for it. That's like, I think that's the way you look at it most times, because it's very easy to just think, well, you know, I got parried a bunch, now it's my turn to block, but that's not the reality. Yeah, I was just gonna say, one thing about Baiken, and this is one of her weaknesses, right? When she does like /2H Kabari or /2H, she's leaving gaps there every time she does /2H or anything. So against a character like Leia, you have to really be careful about just doing stuff like this over and over, because you can just flash kick it every time if you really are willing to take the risk, right? So, you know, if you just autopilot it, it's pretty bad. But if you're thoughtful about it, you can bait it too. You can just do like /nothing, oh, counter hit confirm 2H. Like, you can do stuff like that. Good blocks from MFCR too. Just vibing. It's a scary gold burst, but it's not so bad because she's probably gonna have to spend 50 to get near. Yeah, and then another 50 is on the mix-up, like right here. So that's 100 meter gone, and you're still chilling. Flash kick kills, boom kills. Yeah, if you're MFCR, you're just chilling. You just let that all happen, right? You don't have to care too much. Yeah, I think it's really easy as Baiken to just like hit /2H over and over and over, because it's so good, especially if your character doesn't have a reversal. Like if the character you're fighting against has no way to interrupt /2H, like just doing it is so strong that like you don't want to stop, right? And then if like character like Leo can punish it, you have to remember, oh yeah, maybe I just don't do that. Why do you play OTG instead of taking the Oki? It depends, because like sometimes if you OTG, you can get better pressure, or you can get good pressure still, and it might kill. And sometimes you don't want to pressure the character, so you just OTG and knock them away. It just depends on the scenario. I didn't see like the specific OTG. Yeah, you notice MFCR didn't do 2K 6K there because it's parryable by Baiken. So, you know, being cautious of the parry, damn.
As Meter picks him up after the 2D.
Not quite dead, but you're in a pretty good spot here.
That guts, I forgot Baiken guts is
Perfect 6P. Just stance cancel, chilling. Anti-air looks good. A much more safe kind of like approach to both neutral and how MFCR is pressuring.
Going to force out the burst from him.
You know, because Shinfil is like trying to take some risks, trying to make some stuff happen, right? And if you see that as Leo, you're like, all right. Because you have so much damage and so much one chance potential as Leo that if you see that someone is taking some risks like that, you're like, all right, fine, throw. Yeah, that's a punish. Parry RC, pretty good option.
MFCR is not really getting cracked open too much. There's a little bit of a mistake.
Safe jump. I like that far/5H instead of doing 2H again because 2H can get flash kicked, right? We just talked about that. Oh, 6H? I don't think it would have killed actually, so that's probably okay. Great blocks. Not only baited the flash kick, but then also just blocked the 5D. A little IID back jump pass to get the kill. That was clean. Good defense. Damn, 2H round start. Juicy. It's a pretty nice way to start the round against a lot of characters, because what they do versus Baiken is, if you want to beat Baiken far/slash a round start, you do one of two things, right? You either hit 6P or like a high hitting button that'll catch it, or alternatively, the way you beat her far/slash is you walk back and then you whiff punish it, right? So if you're gonna like look for one of those two options, 2H will catch both. You know, catch walk back, it'll beat 6P. So pretty good option. Oh, that is huge. Leo's gonna build super even with the meter penalty. Yeah. Rough burst too. I don't think you want to spend it there on that round anyway. You'd rather just save it, let the combo happen, and then go to the next round.
Sorry, I'm gonna need you to land the plane.
Let's look around. I mean, land over here in this tarmac.
Another thing about parry in this matchup is that Baiken parry is not active for a super long time. So Leo overhead and stuff can like bait parry if you try to parry as an immediate meaty and the overhead is slightly later. Or stomp, like he has ways in back turn to auto bait parry. Back turn P. Back turn P is really good. This shit is like a super 6P. If you see Leo in back turn stance and you get away like this, hitting something in the air is actually just death. He just hits back turn P and then you just get smoked. It's immediately an anti-air. Let's see. Next match, Romolla versus Solstice. Nice. Oh, and UMISHO Rat hasn't been played either. They played it in a weird order, I see.
The current Evo champion for Stride.
UMISHO Rat. This is a nice little match too. Hold up.
It's kind of good. It's not just the character. It's just her defensive tendencies and tactics that let her stay solid more than other.
All the bullets back. Usually bullets are pretty easy to. Wow, this pressure was nasty. Great air throw though. Super ready for it. And the overhead hits. I think super would not have been bad there actually, because I think it would have been close to killing. Fuzzy, good blocks from Rat, but the problem is like you're not in a winning position even though you block right? You block correctly, you're like, cool, I'm out, nice, and then Abigail's is still in the corner, twerking all over you with jump 2K shit, and you're like, this sucks.
That's just a testament of how good Umi is.
Like, I'm in a bad spot.
With their comfortability in the air like that, or just being able to scoot step in the neutral, that just shows you.
No cancel on the 2K2D there. Damn, caught the jump out again. That hurts. As Millia, that's like her primary way to escape, right? Yeah, you can't. I don't think you could bait burst there. Even if UMISHO did 6P curse, I think it still wouldn't have baited burst. So
5K and play Umi.
Yeah, first game UMISHO very dominate. Did not get to play the video game. If you're right, you're like, yep, all right. Because Millia, like, you know, a lot of times her air movement is so fast and good that the way to get out of pressure is to hold up and then escape using your air mobility. But when that gets like thrown like that, I mean, it feels pretty bad, right? Like, you're like, well, I had my chance to get out and this is what happens. And you don't want to swing, because if you just swing and you get a counter hit, you're going to explode. Yeah. Concentration plus the bullets back, plus UMISHO has meter to go for a mix up here. After the air dash, you can go for like a fuzzy or whatever. Oh, yeah, run in, BRC, fuzzy lower overhead. The worst part is you block the 5D, the gunshot hits, and then UMISHO is still going to be able to BRC again into a mix-up.
And it puts you against like the dust and the follow-up shots and things like that. And when you compare to other Happy Chaos players,
A little 5P on time.
ready to unload their gun.
Corner carry on this, really, really good. And it was just about the wall splat, although UMISHO out of concentration. So it's Rat's turn to make something happen. The problem though is like, it's kind of like when Eddie dies for Zato. Like you're like, okay, it's my time. Like this character doesn't have the resource anymore, but approaching Happy Chaos is so hard. Like he doesn't have concentration anymore, but he still has his 2S, he still has his 2K that low profiles anything. Like he's a character that's pretty well suited. Oh, missed the super. Pretty well suited to keeping you out even without concentration, right? His ability to just hold space is really, really good. And rapid fire 5P anti-airs, so you know.
What sees Umi through with that defense.
Yeah, and if he hits 2K 2D, then he gets all of his bullets back, right? Or he gets concentration back. And 2S is like the best. It's so ridiculous.
Hair card, knockdown. There goes the disc.
Look at that 2K. That 2K is your whole life. Like it's such a scary move to get hit by because the reward is super good.
And this character's 2K.
Oh, that's facts.
Yes, nice air to air. Oh, the shot did not hit like that. No way. That air to air was like the perfect idea. Oh, I'd be so pissed if I was Rat.
Yes, sir. Wall break into the Oki won't wait.
And if you're UMISHO here, you're just looking to spend some bar on concentration super. Yeah.
Maximum concentration, super concentration.
And then now you got to guess, and you're dead.
Finds a fadeaway counter hit play. Umi now on set point after that close.
Yeah, the gun. It feels like it's a little too good. I don't know. It feels like it's a little too good at locking on when Happy Chaos is not hitting you, right? Like it's just sometimes you just randomly get hit. That was a punish. Sometimes you just randomly get hit by it. The other day, this happened to me. I'm sure it happens to all of you all the time. Happy Chaos just whiffed his 2S, and I hit my 2S to whip punish him, and then on the way, he shoots me with an RNG shot. That never feels good. Because like sometimes it doesn't happen, but like whenever it does, it just feels so miserable, right? Back to mid screen. The mix. Oh shit, hell, that one is the ankle breaker. No, it dropped. I'd be so sad. Oh, chance? BRC hit Happy Chaos, yeah. It's pretty nice there. It makes Happy Chaos slow, right? So you can get in there and get the air throw, get whatever you want to do.
They are scavengers, survivors.
Yeah, it kind of feels like for a lot of people that the RNG shot working is like so annoying that it's almost like it's not supposed to work, but like every time it does work, it pisses you off so bad that you're like, fuck.
As soon as I say this,
well, that was probably reload, right?
With the fadeaway, the counter and push Rat back to neutral.
Surprised no burst from Rat. Oh, like bursting on the 2D. Maybe he expected a burst bait of some kind, but like if you get hit here and you see 2D, you can burst, I guess. Well, if it's 2D into curse, I understand maybe being cautious though. But yeah, it's kind of hard to burst after that. Solstice on the Bridget. A lot of people believe in this character Bridget now. I think Bridget was pretty... What's up, Adam? Thanks for this in. Was pretty solid, but had some issues in the last patch, and then she got a lot of nice changes in this patch that make her feel a little bit more consistent. Stuff like roll feeling a little bit better. Yo-yo set is really, really nice now, and I think she just in general feels nice and consistent in everyththing she wants to do. You know, just feels good. Everything feels nice and clean. Everything just works. Kara super, little roll super action. Real solid. The thing about this character though is like people think she's incredible, right? But I think a lot of people don't have great counterplay yet. Because like, you know, she's not as popular before. People don't have the best counterplay as one thing. The other thing is that yeah, you're gonna teleport in place and get hit. That sucks. You get RPS and lose the risk reward pretty bad as Bridget.
I've watched him get better
You know,
about, like, defense.
that's one thing that's always going to be a problem. This character has low life and low damage, and generally just does lots of safe mix-ups over and over and over. That's like kind of her thing. That's not the best kind of game plan against characters that just explode you. You know, it feels pretty bad. No, Anji does lots of damage. He does a lot of damage. He doesn't really care.
This character thrives on Oki, and with that positive tension buff is going to be real nasty for these.
Should be Scoot, maybe? Oh, I guess Solstice didn't want to spend the bar. That forces the RC, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the nice thing too for Testament is like notice moments where Testament with 6P or whatever against Bridget. When the yo-yo's out, like Romolla, she's doing Fireball, right? Like, why not? I'll just do Fireball. Because if Bridget blocks, the yo-yo does not come back. I'm not sure if you guys know. When yo-yo sets out, right? The reason Romolla is just throwing fireballs because, like, if Bridget blocks the fireball, then yo-yo sets not a thing. So you throw the fireball, do the crow, and then you're just chilling, right? You just negate it. So then it's on Solstice to like roll over or use air movement to get around it, or like, you know, run up and stuff the fireball or air dash or like stuff like that. Yeah, right. 5H.
But again, you see the heavy slash, big counter hit. Here comes Solstice.
So that's kind of the stuff you want to do. I like that too because a lot of the game plan from Testament full screen was just like, all right, I'll chill back here and do my thing. Whatever you want to do over there is like fine. This almost kills. But yeah, I like approaching sometimes in this matchup too. It's a good idea. That's another thing that she's really good at, using the straight crow, because when you throw crow here, right, it homes on to the succubus. So the crow should go to the bottom. So what a lot of people do is they're like, oh, okay, cool. Crow is going to fly like this. So if I'm Bridget, I just air dash this way and I get by it, right? But instead, what Deb does is just, you know, throw the crow this way. And then you just air dash right into it, which, you know, feels pretty bad, right? Testament can do this, right, by holding the button. So if you want to throw the crow to the original position, you just do it regular. If you want to throw the crow in the horizontal, you just hold the input when you do it, and then the crow goes that way.
Right.
Look at this 2H buff, by the way. 2H the god, just like absolutely making Testament's pressure so much better. It's absurd. Damn, that sucked. Missed the air fireball and then got clipped on the ground for it. Air dash, jump H, jump D. That's nice because you get plus frames, and the other thing that's pretty sick about it as Testament is you gain plus frames, and you can also just do jump H and then go low, like 2K 6P after, which is pretty good too.
The movement that Solstice has already acquired with this character is insane. Yo, A to avoid the Arbiter. So that's the RC, that's victory. Yo, you are nasty.
Solstice the best Bridget player. I don't know if Solstice is the best Bridget player, but Solstice is one of the best players who's playing Bridget. So, you know, that definitely means that it's a player you should check out.
Yeah, I feel like the lower Grave Digger is probably better for this matchup, possibly. You have to worry about the 5H right after. So you
Backdash Arbiter, you mean for Meaty? I think it's pretty funny the duck there just going under jump S, jump H. I wonder if that's consistent or if you can make the timing for Bridget always hit it. This is not burstable. This should hit, yeah. I actually think Deb could have supered again there maybe and killed, but probably not worth RC. And now Deb's going to build a meter even while zoning. Look, about to have 100 meter. Yeah, again, shooting the straight crow like that's great because your fireball covers the ground, and then everybody assumes the crow is going to hit diagonally on the ground, and then you just do the straight crow across the screen. Catch the air movement. Pretty good option.
Try to avoid it. They want to get hit with a counter hit and lose half their health, so it makes sense. But that option too as well will definitely help out in that matchup.
I'm pretty sure you can time it so that even if they duck, it hits. I just think it's hard. Like, I just think people miss it. Right?
Big home run swing, gonna connect, teleport on the other side, pressure time.
Yeah, that was gonna be a wall break. That was probably the round if you let that go. Like, you don't die, but you're left with a pixel in the corner, or a pixel reset after the super. It feels pretty bad. A little too deep on the dash, so it didn't get the 6H. That kills.
To get out of the corner, upward dog in the 5K for the finish. Deb back from the brink, and again, not being put in these bad situations.
Yeah, I think you have to delay the follow-up or delay how fast you do jump S, right, to make it work. That's plus, by the way. I like that little jump D attempt, trying to catch a jump from Solstice. That's plus. You can actually do this with Scoot if you're a Bridget player and you don't know. If you space out the Scoot far enough away, you can make this plus. There's some ways to beat it. Like you can interrupt the Scoot if you have something that'll hit it. You can also dash forward to make it hit you in a weird spot. Like, so that's less plus. That's another way to do it.
Solstice calling out that neutral jump, gets the
or jump away or something.
Get that bar back and that tension to the next dimension.
Oh, this hurts.
6H to the back of the dome.
Arbiter. Yeah, that hurts. And there's meter available.
Skydog just to make sure that gets the screen break. There's Roger, runs straight into it. Does Deb. Gotta be careful here. Does have meter to YRC, and there it is.
Yeah, throw would have killed, I think. Oh, that's wow. That sucks.
Straight through the fireball.
That's really been useful for Solstice in this matchup. Using the Roger Super a lot to the killing machine to catch what's it called? To catch the movement. What the hell is happening? Why do I hear screaming?
Pivotal duel 3 here.
Something happened?
Definitely want to go up 2-1.
I'm so confused. I was like, I thought something was. I was like, am I missing something? That is like so good, man. Arbiter being plus like that is so good. It's the killing machine. It's true.
You've got to be careful about setting up the fireball because of that button.
Oh, that miss is unfortunate. Yo-Yo's coming back. One thing that Deb has not done a lot is actually teleport out of... Oh, that hurts so bad. That sucks. One thing Deb's not done a lot is like throw the fireball and then teleport to it when Yo-Yo's already out, which I think is just like caution. Instead, it's almost always been like, let me just do the fireball and then use my movement to stay away from it, or force the fireball to be blocked so then I don't have to worry about it. Which I think is also like a safer, probably more consistent way to do it. And then when you do want to teleport, you can, you know. I like the FD from Solstice because as you see, this is plus, right? And 2K into this is also plus. So FDing it means that 2H whiffs here, which means Solstice has time to dash up, take advantage, you know, get some space now out of the corner. We're playing the video game now instead of just being stuck in the same spot, looping 2K into H Reaper over and over and over.
On the reason what Solstice wants to do too as well. Let's go to the air. We'll challenge them on the ground too as well.
Oh, I'm surprised that reached. Thank you, Crow Buffs. Dead. Catch him moving around the screen. That's probably the most annoying thing about Testament is like when you just get hit by one straight thing and then it turns into like button, stain, crow, all this stuff. You're like, dude, I was just trying to dash block and now look where I am. Also, this is something that if you're going to fight Bridget, I think is pretty important. So like when you're in a position like this in the corner and you think she's going to, like she does 5HH and you know she's going to throw the yo-yo, you should hit a button. And the reason is quite simple. If she does the yo-yo toss that has a hitbox and the yo-yo hits you, it does like no damage. It hits you, it takes very little damage. She doesn't get a combo. And then if she does the yo-yo set and you hit a button, then you get to challenge and hit her with something before she gets to act. Like if you hit a fast button, you can actually punish yo-yo set there. So it's pretty good to just be like, all right, why not? Like I'm just gonna, and you're close enough. It depends on the character and the button, obviously, but it's a pretty good thing to just do. Yeah, you see the movement to just get behind the yo-yo rather than just like try to teleport or advance. I think it's not worth just trying to sit on the yo-yo basically and do stuff like get in front of it. Rather, it's like you should just stay behind it or use your movement to get away from it.
The block pressure. Now mixing up
oh, that's an unfortunate dash block. Solstice tried to dash block and got hit. This is something that's very good for characters that are fast like Bridget, by the way. Blocking far slash and then Solstice dash blocks. And that dash block, because she's fast, she can dash block and get out of the way of something like Arbiter and then hit a button and then punish. A little late on the punish, but you get the idea. Not all characters accelerate and move fast enough to easily do this. If you're big especially or you don't have fast movement, you try to dash block and you're just not quick enough. But Bridget has that really fast dash speed. Doesn't it just whiff again? Oh no, it hit this time, but the super comes out still. I thought I was gonna miss. But that's what always happens with Testament Super. It keeps going. So, oh, blocked and punished. You don't have to really care sometimes if they're in the corner and they burst, for instance, let's say this was like all the way to the corner, you would burst and then this super would still hit you. As you can see, it almost still hit Bridget.
I can't stand that kid, Sajam.
You know, you go off the screen, so you're fine.
Going Bridget?
But in the corner, it still hits you. Does Bridget have scooted instead of dashing? Yeah, you can probably scoot at some ranges, and it depends on the normal you block. But.
Definitely not. Has the life lead and everything. YRC, my turn, please. Denied.
All right. Minish versus Romolla. The other match is UMISHO versus MFCR.
I'm not seeing this matchup, but like just
Baiken players do not like this matchup. This is annoying, I think, for Baiken to get in, right? I've heard a lot of Baiken players don't like this. I don't know if it's bad or not, for real. But I think that Baiken players say it's bad, so I'm assuming it is.
Hold the catch up.
Yeah, a lot of people were playing in the esports E-Series tournament and also playing in CLG at the same time. I think UMISHO and Romolla both were.
And notice it's outside of JS range, right? Normally you see Baiken.
Yeah, this spot, I mean, it's bad for every character, but it feels real bad for Baiken too. The things that Baiken has to do to make stuff happen in this matchup, because her normals aren't really far enough to contest with the range where you normally do with Testament. Things you have to do to contest in this matchup are like, you know, try to use dash 2H, try to use jumps to bait anti-airs and land in 2H, try and find air dashes in over fireballs, which is tough to do. So you got to be careful about that. Try and use Kabari to catch the startup of fireballs when the hurt box is extended, which is also pretty hard. Like you got to use your movement and use, that was a sick combo. You got to be ready to like try and move and groove to make stuff happen. Because if you just like try and sit and like fight on the ground, you're not going to have much success, I think, in the matchup. It's pretty hard to just sit there and play grounded footsies against Testament with Baiken. It's pretty difficult.
Make the most of that.
What color Prius am I going to get? Probably gray or blue. Or black. Not white, because it's going to get too dirty. Those are all good car colors to me. They're like easy to clean. All look fine. Safe. Boring. Yeah, that is. I don't know how much success that's going to get you. It's annoying, this matchup, I think. Plus frames, yeah. Still plus. And you can OS that even too, the Arbiter here. I don't know if you Testament players know. When you do far slash with Testament, you can do far slash and then input Fireball and then input Arbiter. And what happens is on a regular hit, you get Fireball. So you just throw the Fireball like normal. And on counter hit, you get a counter hit OS and you get Arbiter Sign, which means that like auto confirms for you, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice thing to have. See, 6P is a nice little option too. Pretty good. What'll happen is though, you start trying to 6P, right? And then Testament hits 2H and you lose your entire life bar. Like it hurts so bad. This is also really bad.
And again, the gruesome twosome. This is tough. Coming with the plus frames.
Which way do you block?
Oh, that was a good block. I think 2S was the punish there. It's 10 frames. I don't know if it would have reached though. 5K was a safer punish in speed, but also it just didn't quite reach. Gold burst minus 10 on block, so knowing what your 10 frame punish is pretty important. And you can block it so far that sometimes you just don't have a punish. You're like, well, I guess this shit's too far. Wood's also getting a Prius, and he's like, damn, you're copying Sajam. And he says, surely he's not getting a blue Prius. To be fair, I do own a car. But my first car I'm buying. Yes. Oh no. This round is going real bad. It's hard enough the neutral in this matchup, but when you're just getting hit by the pressure, it feels so bad for Baiken for sure.
They need a little bit of independence.
That'll hit.
Too needy. Get off me.
Something important to do against Baiken. Don't let her get away with just doing like that. Sucks so. I would be so sad if I was finished. Don't let Baiken just get away with you know, doing 2H cancels into Kabari and stuff. There's a gap. There's a gap there. So if you block 2H, you know, am I gonna get left or right shift in my new car? Damn, these IBFDs really hurt. It puts you too far away to really do much. Oh, that was sick. I tried to get a combo, but even then the Yozansen was slightly too high.
They've been confident in the corner, and look at this, the pushback. Minish feeling real
yeah, the other problem is that jumping back, well, tethered to, yeah, is burst safe there. You gotta be careful about that. Oh no, that sucks. Minish had it there. What up, Sammy? Thanks for the Prime. It's very nice of you. If you have your Prime and you spend it on me, I appreciate it. I never remember to use mine, so.
And again, set the fireball on the ground, take them down.
But yeah, burst is against tether does not work. You have to wait until you're already tethered and there's a combo happening. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that was the kill. Okay, okay. Minish got one on the board. He played Memo card for your first match in the tower after not playing a long time. Dangerous foe. Memo, you didn't know was in top 8 of CLG on the West Coast bracket. Baiken doing pretty well.
Right after two as well. You set up that aerial game, do something different. Jump slash does do some damage right there against the 6.
Oh, I like that teleport. We haven't seen that much, so that was a good option to represent something new. Oh, and got the air hit for the combo. What's Nola? Yozansen can hit airborne. I think this kills. No, actually, because the wall bounce. Yeah, that sucks. He didn't have enough hits on the wall.
Yeah, hanging on for dear life in game 3.
Wonder how much recovery is on that 2S. I wonder if you can whip punish the super.
Oh my god, that. How did you remember there was a. That's absurd. I can't believe that there was still a crow down there. Oh. That's slow enough that sometimes if you do a light, you can block still. Man, Deb is doing a lot of teleporting now because it's not an option that she's done much, and I think it's trying to throw off Minish.
One more hit will do it on either side.
Oh, defensive jump H is a good call out there. Ah, dead. You know, Minish did not do, like right here, you see this crow. This is the same bait we saw before where you throw the fireball down and you think the crow is going to be on the ground and then you shoot the crow across. Minish was willing to eat the crow. And then in this situation later, right, the same scenario happens and then shoots the regular crow. If this was the straight one, the straight crow would have hit. Right, so that mix-up between those two options almost got Minish the game here. Almost. Yeah, it is funny because this whole time this is playing, Romolla's stream has like this Banjo-Kazooie, all noises in the game, playing in the background. Or like some meme song playing.
Here we go. Sword versus gun. Tale as old as Guilty Gear time.
I like to dance, yeah. Oh, gold burst on the Berserker slash, that hurts.
UMISHO pulling out the wallet. Big bank check, little bank.
This is a Clash of the Titans. In this patch, these two characters are definitely the great evils, right? Oh, that sucks.
We'll get the whip on the throw.
A little super action.
I got a Glock in my Rory.
Yeah, this is a matchup everybody's played a lot. It's also UMISHO's first round match at the Arc World Finals. That was fun. Yeah, May also is very good in this version too, for sure. This is the matchup. I think, you know, if you're UMISHO, you probably got to be grinding, right? Because you got to play this match at the Arc World Tour Finals, round 1 against Tempest.
But Umi once again deciding to do the right thing. Here's a throw though.
Nasty.
Back turn. Fantastic for this character. Ground pound. Still in front.
Oh, backdash. Wow.
You backdash that?
And that 2K gets the job done. 2K is the GOAT. If anybody's ever had your back, like, it's 2K from this character. Happy Cows hits 2K and literally vanishes into the ether. That was interesting. Using the dash cancel is just to get the corner carrying so that you can build the bar with positive bonus. That's pretty smart. Super kills. Pretty good. I like that option. Using close slash dash cancel just to get corner pressure and get the meter build with positive bonus is pretty smart. Because then you get the corner and then you get the BRC, do 50-50, knockdowns, etc. You get all the good stuff.
You already know what it is. So the fact that she's able to keep up that defensive decision making against a character like that.
Yeah, you can get wall slump with it too. It's kind of an adjustment because before you didn't have to do that, right? You could just do close slash 6K stuff, like you didn't have to worry about it. But now, you know, you gotta adjust a little bit. I also like that curse cancel right there. That was pretty clean, trying to bait the bursts. You might as well super, yeah. Because even if it doesn't kill, like, you're just vibing, you know? You just have full resources, essentially. You're going to build up everything, run in for pressure. BRC goes low this time. Still has plus frames. It has another meter for BRC here. Whip punish, yeah.
He's just blocking, but the PRC saw the foot sticking out there and said, I'll go toe-to-toe. Here we go.
And the whip punish. That hurts so bad. Getting counter hit 2S, oh, that combo is gross. The little gunshot right when the curse hit.
MFCR still going in on the overhead.
Challenge with 2S. Happy Cows 2S is the god button. It's so good.
And Umi,
That's the thing, is that this character, the gun is already good enough, but like
never mind. Not so
having 2S and having you know, 2K, like those two buttons alone are just truly the great equalizer. It just stops everything. You want to like dash in and get close, like 2S is the keep out tool. You want to, you're all the way in and you're like trying to get some pressure, 2K low profiles everything. And they both lead to really good damage in situations for Happy Cast where you can, you know, run a bunch of offense and like get your positive bonus going if you're taking the wall break. Otherwise, you get the wall slump. Oh, a little early. That was smart of MFCR to try, but it was just not quite right on the wall slump there.
Look at that button out.
Yeah, normally you see
IB, no throw attempt. Just plays it safe. Uh-oh.
Deciding to go with the 5K and getting big rewards off of it.
Yeah.
But MFCR forcing out the
Finally time to burst. There's a lot of meter for Happy Cows here too, which makes YRC or backdash BRC scary. Try to BRC forward to make something happen. Nice. That sucks. If that was a bigger button, I think it would have killed. Yeah, clone's out. Oh. Clone, when you have low life like this, oh, that's GG's. MFCR wins, right? GG's. Oh my god.
Oh no.
OTG.
I had all that meter and didn't know what to do with it. I would be so sad.
No. But you know what? You can keep your sponsor for that one, MFCR. That was sick. Keep it for today.
Okay, hold on to it.
That was a clean little whip punish though. Damn, 2-piece 6S. Thank you, counter hit combos.
Answering back in kind.
You see all those little 2K 2Ds go for the curse to try to bait something? I like those from UMISHO because it's essentially, you know, saying, hey, I know you're going to go for a flash kick or a burst or whatever right here. Like, this is what I'm looking for. What's up? You going to go for it? You gonna risk it?
Well, that's burst as well. 2S going to connect. Gunshots. The rocket combo.
BRC time. Mix up. Goes low. Then overhead. It all comboed. And it wall broke. Oh, that sucked. It should have wall broken. And now it will.
That's it, brother.
I did not see this Mario, brother. I don't know which one this was.
That's the one they don't talk about.
I'd be pretty sad if I was MFCR. That other round would have already tilted me to oblivion. Oh, baited the flash kick. And this is going to be wall slump again. Wow, UMISHO played it so safe too. Just, I think didn't want to commit because flash kick's obviously a threat and just was like, all right, I'll just walk back. And now there's burst and meter, but not a lot of times to use it. Like, that 2P was safe to burst. That curse cancel was the bait burst. 2P, bait, yeah, I mean, everything that UMISHO did was like about as safe as you can play. It was like, what if I took the safest possible line like 5 times in a row, 6 times in a row? So this loses bracket. Oh shit, there's a fucking Baiken mirror. Oh god. I was gonna say we can skip ahead a bit because I don't know if we're gonna have time to watch all of everything, but I kind of want to watch this a little bit. Oh my god. That's the kind of match it's gonna be, huh?
I mean, of course. I mean, you know what it is. You already.
Yeah.
Could have done the 6K jump cancel combo in the jump D there probably.
If you know, you know. Maybe 100% tension.
Wow, I'm surprised that worked.
Right, leash him up.
Oh, that was nasty.
I'm actually really surprised. Spend some bar. This is not gonna kill. The gravity was not very friendly there. You know, the more you hit people, the less they like pop up in this game. You get more gravity scaling, so they're just falling lower and lower and lower, and then you don't even get to do a combo like that. Even stuff like close slash 5H or close slash 6H is like, you know.
Oh, you about to fall through the wall. You ain't careful. Kabare.
Mad careful. Oh. Fade away with the JD. They ain't out of range, but nice JS.
Wait, are we
oh my god, what is happening?
Okay. Shinfield activated.
Enough is enough.
They both wanted it. Oh my god, the jump D.
Jump D preemptively here from Minish though. We've seen that continuously, but we haven't really seen it.
That should kill. Yeah, I like that. That was a cool little whiff. Did you see that shot? Does the Tatami here whiff 2K to get the fast RC? That was a cool little bit of optimization. You know, you spend less meter when you do a fast RC like that.
Yeah.
So that's a cool way to do it. Crafty. Got to appreciate, you know, a little crafty answer. I don't know if that was the best punish. Couldn't have just been close slash 2H, Tatami, 2S, Kabari, Kenny Kabari, and then you just get in there and make some stuff happen.
The far sword to get the knockdown.
Oh, blocked. Yeah, this is a big punish. Oh,
close slash punish. at the wall.
That was a bad punish, no?
Continue it.
Wasn't 5H tether better there? Better?
Last chance for the dance
Oh, you
for
killed
Shinfield.
anyway.
Less than the corner.
Try to do the wall combo, which is also a good punish.
He said, this is my character too.
But
It
yeah,
might be through double jump slash, slight shimmy.
that was a sick confirm. Okay, that makes up for the combo. I'm a fan again.
Try to go for it. Looked like a throw possibly, but counter it in the sides with the Gabari. I like this option here. We should feel switching the position. But listen, there's the
Side swap.
red RC.
I've seen this combo before. Oh, that burst bait was juicy.
Gonna make him fall Minish.
I saw that combo. I think I was on like Memo stream or something, and he was like trying it, either inventing or trying to learn it. Yeah, also, instead of watching this on YouTube or Twitch, I just downloaded it so we'd have the VLC.
Moves are the same, so it's all about
And
decision-making.
VLC is a great player, you know that? It makes everything so much easier.
Tommy does get the counter hit.
Watching stuff on
No
VLC is
follow-up.
sick.
Just dashing over, staying off of the ground is key as well. Don't want to get blessed.
Truly
by
my
the
friend. It's the GOAT. Because you can skip forward like 15 seconds at a time or 5 seconds, whether you hold shift or not.
Brother. Yo,
That shit is so nice.
Minish's book right here.
Actually, nice follow-up.
The reason Twitch VODs are bad for me, besides the loading issue, is also when you pause a Twitch VOD, the screen goes
Wow,
black.
he ain't got no care. Look at this aggression from Shinfield.
Yeah, I think it's 5 and 15 by
My man
default.
is definitely more than activated. Jump
Nice
slash
little
Minish
delay
first
there.
off.
It was Onsen. Didn't wall splat. I'm surprised that didn't work. Maybe one more jump P.
Big JS again.
But maybe also you just don't even want to do it,
In the
right?
corner.
Dog walk. Looking for a 2K2D.
This should kill, right, Super?
At the bar at the bottom, show me the moon. Show me the moon on a Thursday.
You know, Bones called the Moon Super like the Bloodborne Super, and I was like, that's tight.
Yo, game to game, round to round.
Oh, did Twitch change that? That's cool if they
I
did.
thought Matt coming through against a Gabari. We've seen that option come from.
Oh, not the jump D. That could have been so bad.
Heavy slash.
But with that heavy slash,
I helped develop VLC. Didn't make it for you though. Thanks. I'm happy you didn't think about me.
They're gonna cash out.
Question mark?
Do so.
50-50? Yeah. I think Yozansen is good to go for when your opponent might YRC. And the reason is that if you get YRC'd in the air, you get thrown back to full screen. So it's like really, oh fuck, you're dead. Oh man. How many of those burst baits have you seen? So to touch on YRC again real quick, notice how if you get YRC'd in the air because of Yozansen, you just fly back and you're all the way here. Like, you're chilling. If you get YRC'd on the ground, you know, you're point blank and your opponent's +10 and like that's bad. Your guard crush, it sucks. But if you get YRC in the air, you don't really care. So I think if you think YRC is coming, Yozansen is a better choice than 2D.
Fellowship. Game point. Finish. Oh my God, they are cooking right now. Shinfield trying to answer back. It's not over. Far slash, burst. To not have to deal with all that damage on counter hit. That far slash, we doing a lot of work. Same with 2S. Those buttons lead to success.
Ooh, I like that dash in double P right there from Shinfield.
Rarely you actually see Tatami uses like anything offensive there. I like that burst bait, just doing
How do you like it?
what's it called? Like 5P on the ground.
Dog walking through the park. They jump easy. Johnson in there.
Wow, what an absurd air throw. That's the kill. No way.
Not enough to finish.
Could you not have made that wall splat there? Maybe not with that height. There's probably a way to make that wall splat.
Creasing up that cranium, blessing that dome. Yo, I like that shit.
It's also a weird combo to do though.
It feels like whoever has that amp up
Maybe like a tether combo.
is the victor. And again, counter it. 2S so important. Get that counter hit on the character. Well, any
Oh
character, I should
wow.
say.
I wonder, you can probably time that so that wake up 6P won't beat that, right?
JD starter. This is gonna be
Oh, that could have been the whole universe off that jump D.
Reversal throw. Here we go.
Up in the corner, bro. Woo, parry. Or I'm sorry, that was the tech. Let the throw connect. Gabari, far slash.
Oh,
That's
missed
that.
it.
Never mind. RC
That should have been,
coming
oh, that was an easy kill. Oh man, if you lose this round, you gotta be so sad. Yeah, that won't work. You don't have the height.
Staying alive right now. Doesn't have a lot of HP. Last chance for the dance for sure. For this particular game, Shinfield definitely wants to see that game 5, but Minish trying to get in there. Shinfield with burst 2. This is going to be the long.
I don't know if he's rhymed parry with wary at this set, but I do know that he rhymed tech with connect or something. It didn't make sense, but he did make a rhyme, which is the goal, right? Who cares if your commentary, the things you say are real sentences? As long as it rhymes, it's sick. You know? Why say a functional comment when you could be
5
like,
P's and 2 P's.
try to throw? Now you know.
Counter hit.
You know?
Counter leads us so much for Baiken.
That was actually just a straight up fuck you parry. It was like, listen.
Shinfield saying, let me show you the options when you go beyond.
When you go beyond. Done. Let me stop. That's DMCA.
It's provocative. It gets the people going. Yeah, that's why he does it. He's like, I'm going to do these wrong. It sounds like I'm being mean. I just don't understand. I'm confused. I noticed it, and then now that I've noticed it, everybody else has to notice it. Oh my god. I can't believe she got the close animation on parry. Holy shit. I'm surprised that worked on the 5K. She's pretty evasive when she does the pass-through, though. Or pass-through, though, rather. Yeah, the super, or the Yozansen at, like, super jump height, I thought that it wouldn't be close enough there, but I guess it did. Nice, super 2, just built it.
Show me the move.
Up on a Thursday, Minish. Ready to show Shinfield everything. Shinfield still has a round to play with, but I mean, you don't.
Wow, 6P, no cancel though. I think Tatami or Kabari would have killed.
Switch from Shinfield.
Wow, I wonder if that was supposed to be air throw. Or just run up jump D was a call out on the backdash maybe.
And you know what that means? Final game, final round.
Let's get it, Shinfield. Minish the train at the beginning. Let's go.
Sharing the same brain cell. You'll love to see it. Shinfield trying to take that aggression. But here is Minish off the far side, starting to get the counter hit.
Oh, that sucks. Tried to parry Yozansen, and I think it was supposed to be a cross up anyway. Wow, Tatami really hooked you up there. I'm shocked that hit. Yeah, this set is just so, I mean, it's very silly. These two characters, oh, there's so much meter. There's got to be an easy peasy kill. Yeah, just do the simple, easy combo. Dead. He had so much bar, right? Nicely done. So Shinfield versus Solstice. Oh, was that off stream? The MFCR Solstice? MFCR DQ'd. Oh, probably playing an esports E-series, right? Alright, Romolla versus UMISHO. This matchup sucks, right? This is a bad one for Testament. I don't know what Testament's worst matchups are. I would guess they're like Happy Chaos. I think Axel's pretty bad, right?
And look at how strong Deb is up in this
corner. And then, oh, that's gonna hit. Ram.
Super
Axel and Happy Chaos seem like they'd be worse than Ram. I don't know if that's right or not. That's my guess.
They put them on the list. You're on the list now. Well, slash RC. Or find something with the mix. Well, slash gun whip.
Bad matchup starts by mauling him in the corner.
We talk about how Umi is
a classic. It's true, but now look at what's happening.
Knock down the OP to reload.
Oh, the gunshot comes through. Umi, she's making a bit of a comeback here, Deb.
That sucks. Oh,
big counter hit. Deb bursted.
Not dead.
Point. Umi gonna
little wall slump action. Missed the mix up because of the FD, I think.
To make a frown. Look at this. Hard to deal with all this pressure. FD gets some space of this place.
Oh my god.
Upward dog.
Timing.
Earbud
is ridiculous right now. 6H counter hit. Said put them orbs away. It's not time to play.
I can't believe that hit.
2K.
Arbiter Sign is a sick move for sure.
Get the concentration all boosted up.
I like the teleport. Not something you would probably do very often as like a level 1 thing, but it's pretty solid. I like that too to bait the burst. It's pretty solid to bring up sometimes. Damn. Damn. That was a lot of hard call outs. Yeah, Arbiter Sign got buffed hella. If you don't know, chat. It used to be really bad on block, and the recovery was terrible. After it hit, it was so bad. Oh yeah, you gotta burst those. The recovery was so bad. Like if you wall splatted with Arbiter Sign, you couldn't do another Arbiter Sign after to break the wall. You had to like do like a light or something. Like you had to be close enough to hit something really fast. Wow, that works. You had time to 2P there.
Gets the wall break. What's next?
Away orb, reload, heavy shot.
It was unsafe against Axel, like on hit. That'd be really
stand block as well. Umi trying to open up. Hello, hello.
Lights are on. You there?
It was really bad. So, on block, I mean, a lot of characters could punish it on block. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Open up.
Look Look how much meaner that
The
costs.
problem though, you just don't have any way to stick to Happy Chaos with Testament in this matchup, right? Like once you're not in this position, basically, it's really hard for you to not just get hit by a steady aim shot or something like that.
It's starting to look like a robbery, I ain't gonna lie. Stay game.
Like this kind of stuff, Testament doesn't have anything to deal with basically this kind of position. No bullets though, is pretty huge.
Into the fireball, Umi backing up. Yo, I don't think I've seen the round clock get this low in a long time and strive the eject button from Umi.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Dead.
Can't stop.
Last shot killed.
I love that though from Umi. Knowing that, you know what, that distance, obviously the damage isn't as it used to be, but it'll be enough to seal the deal. God, the round start. That back up just
yeah, Happy Chaos is pretty good at avoiding stain. Also, he has like, you know, he has gunshot to deal with Crow. He can also just what's it called? He can also just run from it. He has his own 2K that's very good.
YRC nothing doing though. Yeah, with the PRC.
That was supposed to be a punish on the YRC, the 6H, but it just didn't quite hit. He also, like, I mean, think about how good just like applying stain and then shooting the gun, or applying curse and then shooting the gun across the screen at you is, like, against a character like Testament who wants to like play neutral. If that's the kind of character you are, like, where you just play neutral, then it must suck to just lose neutral to, oh, you did curse and then you pulled out the gun, I guess I'm dead. Without curse on Testament, you know, you got the normals to contest a little bit and the move speed and the really good 2K. But
however, it's so close between the two.
You know, even while you're stained, if you just do this, I mean, you're chilling.
It just feels like it's just down to the wire. Let's see what the adjustments are from Deb. 6P. Get some distance with it, and again, this is what Testament would like to have.
Oh, the turnaround.
Yeah, backdash, get the curse on, do a little bit of this, and you're chilling. It's kind of like, it's, I mean, it's not like it's a new strategy or anything. It's good against lots of characters, but part of why it's so good against Testament is, you know, Testament wants to control with these big neutral buttons, and is not that scary to run at once you have curse on, because, you know, you're just in blocks them from the shot. So you're like, well.
Yeah, going down. I like this adjustment from Umi. It's a different type of pressure that you see with the tick throws being incorporated. The Goomba stop into the double over.
Yeah, she's been playing in online tournaments and stuff, but then I think there was like a period where, because of the Hackermans, what's it called? She wasn't playing in tournament, right, for like a little bit, but she's going to EVA Japan.
East to west.
That mix-up is so diabolical.
I'm talking to you full meter though for Deb. It's the red RC. Keep it aggressive.
Hey, I do a dust this time, says Testament.
The Book of Deb.
The Book of Deb? It's pictures of burgers. There's no words, it's just burgers.
It's just a recipe book. It's a cookbook.
Damn, raw shot really hurts there. That is like, you immediately lose so much positioning. Oh, could RC have not have killed there?
There it is.
I wonder, UMISHO could have won with just RC back steady aim shot, right?
Game to game, round to round.
I think so. I could be wrong. Damn, gun at the round start? Gun versus sight. Oh, this is really bad for UMISHO now.
Delicious. Oh, this is deadly. The gruesome twosome coming through for the Oki. And of course, the upward offward extra bit of damage. 6H
round start's pretty funny because the reason you do it is you just expect UMISHO not to hit a button or try to run, right? Like you think, all right, UMISHO, you know, try to backdash or curse or do something evasive at round start. So you just hit 6H to steal a big turn because you're like, okay, I know you're probably gonna go for this. Because Happy Chaos has a good backdash and establishing space is usually good for Happy Chaos, right? Like he's usually happy to be farther away from you. Oh, that was a good choice. It's like usually not a bad choice for Happy Chaos to gain space because you just get away and then you do curse and then now you're chilling. I've got curse on you. I'm in a much better spot. I'm doing okay. So pretty solid. That was a sick little air-to-air jump H too. Yeah, plus frames. Oh, that should have been wall break super. And that was a good time to find a little 6P action from UMISHO. 6P reversal on Testament's pressure is pretty good. The problem is obviously if, like, you know, if she does 2H, right? If Romolla's like, oh, I'm gonna just 2H you right here, you lose your whole fucking life bar. You get absolutely deleted.
big
The RPS with
for
6P is
Umi.
not bad, but like you die to lots of things.
Yep.
And
Elevated
you don't even have to do it on
LC.
purpose. Like, let's say, you know, you do not even 2H, but like 2S, or you just do Fireball Crow, and then you 6B and you get hit by the Crow, and then, you know, now you're cursed. Or you do 6H, like 6H beats 6B, and it's not even designed to beat it. It just like is big, and it just catches it because it's slow. So that'll happen to you. So it's one of those things where, like, you know, you can beat it on accident, or you can beat it on purpose. Very easy.
Into the super.
Big think. Umi with positive bonus dashes in. Plays it aggressive.
Oh, the gun. Who cares about anything when you have gun? Yeah, Happy Chaos has some of the best burst baits because of Curse cancel. Curse jumps you backwards, and then Happy Chaos can just auto bait burst with it, which UMISHO does a lot. A lot of UMISHO's pressure is really, really safe to burst in YRC. It's like, all right, let me do a lot of, you know, 2K TD curse, or close slash curse, or this, and the like always canceling to get space and stuff. And to be honest with you, dropping your combo to apply curse, like, you may be like, oh, that's a hard burst bait, right? And it is, but the other thing is that jumping back with curse, just like, you know, you apply curse. Curse is pretty great. You always want curse on your opponent. So you don't really care if they don't burst, because it's like, well, all right, I dropped my combo, but now I have curse on you. And then it costs you resources to like pull out the gun and run at them, but like you don't really care that much, 'cause, you know, you got the curse, so you're chilling.
Umi, first one to set point.
I didn't see Dep didn't have any bar to threaten with reverse. I don't think, right? Like,
No.
didn't seem like she had anything. Yeah.
Another thing UMISHO is doing pretty well is using movement in situations like that to get away from the stain, right? Just doing super jumps or jumping high or backdashing to avoid Crow. Not getting hit by Crow is very important, because if you do get hit by Crow, you're stuck. Wow. That was double IB, and if Romolla hits 2K, then you just explode right there. But what's it called? UMISHO just IB'd and then was like, I'm swinging. It's time.
Pension, Umi just looking for an option.
Oh, couldn't put away the gun.
Super gonna land PRC.
Wow, that did so much fucking damage.
The burst saves Umi.
This is so cheap, by the way. Getting to clone over and over when you are low on life is pretty good, I gotta say. Pretty strong thing. Super kills. Yeah. That hurts. Good old clone is the day saver. Clone should kill you at 1 HP. Imagine you clone his Happy Chaos on 1 HP and then you just fucking die. Baiken Bridget.
You know what you can do on defense. You can't just throw out the parry, you know, just willingly or whatever, flippantly. You don't really think about your defensive options. Let's see who's going to take it. Solstice is going with the
nice. A little jump D, late overhead action. If you've not played against Bridget, you don't know. The reason jump D hits people, jump D is where she like flails her arms in the air, and it's like, you know,
big counter hit.
What's it called? It's like a slow looking multi-hitting jump move. It's because it's slow. So like what ends up happening is you like do the roll, and then after you do the roll, you hit, you know, a really fast low or like a slightly delayed overhead, and then that really messes with your timing. Nice confirm. Should be the wall break. Easy peasy confirm. Not enough. Roger just, he doesn't hit enough. He's not punching hard enough.
Oh, wrong series.
Yo-yo on the way back? No, because the gun made her block. One thing I liked, the very first mix-up Solstice did, by the way, I don't know if you saw, chat. Solstice did roll, air dash, back jump H, and Shinfil parried, and then the parry was far, so you didn't get like the good parry animation. You just get like, you know, whatever it's called. You just get the like knockback. You see that? You see why Solstice went back again with the air dash back jump bait? Kind of bait parry. It's a pretty crafty thing to do against Baiken. I don't think I've seen anybody else do it either. Oh fuck, that was a scary DP whiff.
Solstice nice and close, but the red RC gonna be devastating for Shinfil. Stuck.
Nice. I like setting the yo-yo there instead of going for like scoot, because scoot while you're tethered seems like it would be a nightmare.
Shinfil can definitely make the comeback.
Oh, that is a huge counter hit starter, by the way. This is like one of Baiken's biggest starters.
Into the super. Not gonna be the end, but this is gonna hurt a lot. Gonna give Oki right here.
That shit did so much.
Gotta worry about. We talk about the mix up this character gets.
Oh, jumpy with parry.
Empty jump parry.
Yo.
Why not? Why not do it?
My inbox right now. I swear to God, chat.
The cerebral gameplay.
Oh, that was a scary trade. If Solstice was off even a little bit, Shinfil gets like a huge punish, and then you're forced off burst.
Anyway, Orb sitting now. Shinfil with the eject forward. JS blocked up Solstice. Trying to play the range game at the moment.
Why do they always play this stage? Stage doesn't have any lag, yeah. Input drops from getting frame drops on your computer. That's a punish. No canceling a yo-yo toss though. Plus frames. Oh, that was good. That was pretty crafty. That was pretty crafty. I think the idea Solstice wanted to use the super maybe to like beat parry, but obviously, you know, invincible super right through from Baiken, pretty good.
Feeling real different at the moment, but let's see if Solstice makes these adjustments. Aggressive burst.
Yeah, most characters have some plan to deal with parry. Also, I feel like that was an accident.
That's gonna be a punish. We got though from Solstice.
Punish didn't hurt that bad though.
Skater die for that corner push.
What an air throw. Shinfil, meaty to Tommy. The BRC
Oh, I feel like that could have just been an air button into a punish maybe.
Clipped on the follow-up.
Unfortunate that Yo-Yo was already out too. It kind of made the Oki after not quite as good as it could have been. Oh my god. Dude. The amount of wake up. Super? No, doesn't go for it. The amount of wake up Yozansen. Unbelievable. Shinfil is just like, fuck it. You're gonna respect parry. I'm gonna wake up Yozansen, wake up 5P, wake up all kinds of shit. Why not?
Oh, Kabari. Nice interrupt too. Got the orb, got the yo-yo off of them.
One thing that Solstice is not doing much actually is DPing on like 2H and stuff. You can 2H, if she does 2H close, you can actually DP and punish it a lot of times with characters. It's pretty bad on block and she doesn't have good cancels to beat it, right? The other thing is /2H you can DP too, but Solstice is not really risking it. Oh, that's 6P. I'm surprised that I had time to make it through after the roll, because you blocked the yo-yo on the way back, but still worked. Scoot, yo-yo, meaty yo-yo. I like holding FD there too. It makes Bridget's pressure a little bit worse. Damn, that sucks. Shinfil get killed. That was a scary ass DP.
Yo, you see Solstice getting aggressive like they have all the help to play with in the world. All it takes is one good 6B.
That should kill, right? Easy peasy combo, no burst. Very nicely done. Yeah, if you have a parry, you know, sometimes you gotta wake up with some other shit. Because people respect the parry and you're like, hey. You know what I mean? You just go for some nasty shit on wake up. But I don't think it should be a level 1. Kind of like how Leo has flash kick and people are so scared of flash kick that Leo players wake up sweep or wake up like whatever other shit. Like, it's fine to do that, but I think if your primary knockdown is, okay, should I sweep or should I, like, flash kick? That kind of play is, like, not very consistent, right? Like, if you're risking it all on one or the other every time, like, you know, it's not really the best way to play if you're trying to win long-term consistently, because you just get yourself in a bad spot. It's why you don't see Shinfil just wake up Yozansen or parry every time. It's, like, also block or 5P or backdash or whatever, right?
Here comes Solstice. Heading down the yo-yo. Back into it, going to be able to get the screen break. Yes.
Nice. Kara super. Scoot into Roger.
Soki. This character wants. I like that orb toss right there. Do something different. Previously seen just the normal jump ins, but Shinfil aware to not stay in the same spot.
Damn, that hurts. Oh, it doesn't go for Escobar actually. That was probably a Yozansen miss.
I thought it was Yozansen. I ain't gonna lie.
That was an input error. Oh, and didn't get jump D. It was like a little too low. Oh.
Red RC is what it's going to be. There's the blocks. Mike Shinfil's patient here. There's the escape. Still gets clipped. Tracking.
Yeah, having Tatami is pretty nice. Anything that you have to, like, if you can meaty Baiken without doing a strike that can be parried, it's pretty good. So, like, Nago can do clone and meaty against whatever she does and then still be safe to parry, which is pretty good. Nice. You know, jump back Yozansen, like defensive Yozansen, or jump back to Tommy, air dash back to Tommy. Not as good of a defensive tool. You can swing into it and trade in this game a lot. Or even just beat it, which is pretty bad for Baiken. Compared to like old games where like defensive Tatami was much better and you can just Yeah, car scoot, nice. You can just use it as like a wall to keep people out.
Again, this character not doing a lot of damage, just the continuous amount of pressure that she puts you in. If you get these sequences off, I like that.
They're playing this stage for lag, not because of console, but just in general. Not just because it's PS4 or anything, but
I have to find that next gear, but we've seen them do it before.
Yeah, we have. Dashes in though, Solstice. That aggression 2K, got the counter in play. We're seeing the burst here from
yeah, see, kind of hard baited the parry there. Parry in general is, you know, it's like the reward is pretty high on characters like Bridget if you hit it.
Think different on defense.
Block so far, but still.
The other thing you have to be scared about is, like a character like Bridget, even if she baits parry, sometimes her punishes are not so huge that you're like, oh my god, like I'm just dead. If it's like Nago or something, like sure, you're probably dead.
Don't open up. Red RC, it's over.
What was that rhyme? I missed it.
Sitting on set point, Shinfil. Gonna need to step up the tempo, but
yeah, I think Solstice's game plan is just to play a bit safer and not put yourself in bad positions around parry and other stuff, just like RPS correctly. Play it nice and safe. Oh, yeah, the DP beating it is not that surprising because I think it hit. It was its active frames or its invincibility was gonna be second, right?
The PRC went for the throw. Solstice said not seen that.
I don't think you need to burst yet if you're Shinfil. It's probably the next hit, or like if there was Oki there.
What's the super on him?
Wow, 5P, dude. These 5Ps are unhinged. They are like really just opening up so much opportunity. Solstice is just like, you know, going for pressure. Like, all right, maybe there's gonna be, and Shinfil is just knocking on the door.
Their previous sets in losers
just ready. Shinfil's like, what's good?
However, Solstice ready to close the door right now. Look at the pressure. Damage applied on the Shinfil. Does have burst, but no meter.
Outside this far.
Oh, that's a rough burst.
Oh, no punish on the burst. Would have been the worst.
I don't know if you could have punished unless you spent bar there, probably, right? I also like that Solstice is not really. Yeah, see, that's why 5P worked last time because parry could do that. I don't really think Solstice is that like worried. Yeah, see, that was even around parry too. Super safe, right? Is that worried about committing too big on interactions? Just like look at this super safe play. Yeah, nice. That easy peasy pickup. Like every one of those interactions, Solstice was like, let me just roll in, roll out, just not do anything risky, use a lot of super debate stuff, just like play it super cautious, which I think makes a lot of sense if you're trying to play around parry, right? Bridget, Testament, losers finals.
Winner gets to punch a ticket in to do the do-si-do with UMISHO.
Oh, winner side of things too as well. We'll see what happens.
Damn, that really carried all the way to the corner and broke the wall, and you got stained at the end. Oh, I actually wonder if RCing the Grave Reaper would have killed there. It might have.
Another. How many perfects has Deb gotten?
TK roll is very good for Bridget, but it's not like you have to do it. You could just do roll into jump D or roll into low. Like, perfectly fine. It's nice to have, but you don't have to do it, I think.
Close the distance there. Nice little combo. Pressure able to be applied. Solstice with meter as well. Got to be careful of those fireballs just there, but staying state gonna keep Solstice away.
Oh, that's a punish, yeah.
Here we go.
Solstice had a lot of options though to cancel there. Could have done like Scoot or Yo-Yo Toss or even just like RC, but kind of a weird scenario, right? That Yo-Yo didn't even hit, which is kind of funny. Solstice has so much bar. Yeah, actually, that's like the sole player in Romolla for sure. Like, how many wake up supers has there been? An absurd amount.
RC to the finish, Solstice. You're gonna have to hit me with one more of those.
One more.
TK roll is very cool because when you do TK roll, you can do TK roll into like jump S or whiff into 2K and do it that way, and make jump S hit once or twice depending on what you want to do there and still be a safe jump. You can do that kind of stuff, or you can just do jump D and not worry about it, not care. So you can do either.
trying to claim the right amount of space, but Solstice has been doing a good job of navigating. And then, just as I say it, the commentator's curse.
Skate or die comes through in the clutch right here, getting that corner carry. Doesn't get the follow-up though, but still, if you catch him up the corner, it'd be fantastic. However,
Ooh, try to bait the throw there. That's good defense. Solstice just chilling. Throw PRC. Pretty good on defense. You know, people don't really do that much offensively. That's a kill. Even though that OTG'd actually, that didn't even hit as a juggle. It was like an OTG arbiter. People do that defensively a lot. You just do throw, you immediately RC because, you know, you're on defense. You don't care if you get the cancel right away. Yeah, I think the meme about like, you know, monkey soul players running around just like beating their chest is like funny, but if you want to play soul at a high level in any game, you gotta be crafty, you know? You gotta be crafty. That's the truth of it. Because he's not really a character that's dead. Yeah. That hurts. A lot of these cancels. This is really good. I mean, you gotta challenge the yo-yo stuff. Yeah, he's one of those characters where you gotta be crafty to win at a top level, because, you know, characters like that are really common. People know the matchup quite well, know all the character countermeasures, and you will not really ever get to do something new, right? Everybody knows everything you're gonna do. So you kind of have to be crafty if you're gonna play a character like that at a top level, because otherwise, and you have to be smart. Otherwise, you can't really represent anything that people haven't seen before. Nice, that's plus, but the ID back was a pretty good answer. Oh, that's not gonna work, right? Yeah.
That one did whip. Oh no!
I like the idea. That was a cool little attempt to get fancy. Roger? Thank you, Roger Drop. Ooh, that's my least favorite thing. I block Testament's burst, or I get hit by Testament's burst. I dash block and then Obita sign. I'm like, god damn. What you can do for whatever roll stuff you want to do is, if you get them airborne with Bridget, instead of doing the normal like grounded combo that, like, you know, when you do 2K roll, jump S into 2K, into roll, into 2K 2D kind of stuff, or you do low into roll into 2K 2D, like whatever knockdown you get, that's loopable, right? You can instead just do an air hit, 2H, yo-yo set, air dash, jump S. That's also an acceptable way to end the combo with Bridget if you want to do some route like that, right? Like there's other ways to structure your pressure. Nice empty jump. Dude, how many reversal supers have been attempted and hit in this tournament? It's been absurd. But yeah, Bridget has a couple of ways to try to loop offense like that. There's a few. And they're all pretty solid, honestly. You can kind of get free form with this character. That was perfect, yeah.
Excuse me.
Perfect little punish. That super is incredibly good, by the way. The Killing Machine super is really good for Bridget. It's an extremely strong tracking plus on block super. But obviously, you know, if you have an invincible super right next to it, it's not invincible. You can just smoke her.
Okay, the super. And the Muda. Moste and me. Solstice, what we're gonna do after the knockdown.
Ooh, that's a fake out. Nice. Jump S hits twice, but you can cancel jump S by hitting like jump S, jump H, or jump S, jump D, and then hit 2K and go low. So your jump S, instead of hitting twice, will hit once. I can show it real quick. I don't know which button Solstice hit. I didn't look, but you do air dash, you hit jump S. This hits twice. This is a safe jump. This also hits twice. But you can cancel the first hit. This is jump H startup. So the second hit of jump S doesn't come out, and then you go low. Bridget has a meterless reversal in DP, but yeah, her supers are not invincible.
A little bit of sunshine, trying to keep it fine.
So she doesn't have a metered invincible move. It's just she has Starship, which is the DP. This is hard to burst. Yeah, I mean, no burst available. That combo is 2H, 2H super at the top of the screen. You know? This is a big deficit.
Definitely woke up at the wheel. What attack? PRC? Yep, on defense right now. The Solstice building meter just stopped.
Damn, that 6H is huge. That gets the party started. Bro, yeah, this feels bad. If you're Solstice, all of a sudden this round could go real bad. Nice. Man, if that 6P does not hit there, you probably lose the game. You get hit by 6H, Crow, 6H Super, I mean, you just actually explode. How does one use 7 hours of clips for a video? I don't know. What do you mean?
With a game plan in mind of just being able to
also, somebody asked if this is live. This tournament is from yesterday night. Like late yesterday night.
Really well in the close range game.
True. Yeah, it cannot be pressive. You set up the fireball. Immediate 5H from the side of
See, this is the looping pressure. You do jump D. If it doesn't hit, you know, you can get 2K. If jump D does hit, airborne. You can do close slash, 2H, yo-yo set, air dash, jump S, safe jump, you know, easy peasy. Oh, a cross up. Roll? No, it just goes for the super. Smart choice. It didn't wall break. Raw super. You can super jump or jump over this if you're Solstice. Yep.
She's the Burger Queen. But still, that was mean. A dive kick. Clipping whatever it might be. A 6P or whatever. We've seen the empty jumps too come through. So, man,
that was a clean little dash block.
What they do. The aerial approach.
Man says Hotashi was good.
Here we go. Through the wall. I like this pressure from Solstice. Finding the spaces where Dev's buttons won't.
That was good.
And there's the 6P.
Yeah, forcing a burst. Pretty rough little spot.
Okay. Staying game, but Solstice unafraid. Has so much help to play with. Even this FD doesn't really matter. Avoids the downward dog. Look at just the flow state that Solstice is in.
That was so crafty. Did you see Solstice thread the needle? The yo-yo comes back, and then look at this. This roll in, 6P, avoids the skull, jump, air dash, and then cancels the air dash into the roll, and then that gets behind.
Avoiding all these options and the staying game and the crow. There you go into the super.
I played Romolla, and she beat me like 30-0 while watching Badlands. To be fair, she beat Solstice in Winterside and then almost 3-0'd Solstice in this tournament. Probably should have 3-0'd Solstice. And then like one scenario went bad. And then now it's 2-2.
Avoiding the fireballs, avoiding the crow, avoiding anything that might happen.
And the other thing is that in general, I think usually she has a pretty good record against this character, right? Solstice has also been playing this character a while now.
We got 2S. 5H cuts through though. Burst puts it right back in the corner. But the yo-yo situation.
Matchup is ass. What, for Bridget? I think so.
From Deb, I like these aerial options. Instead of just going for like the fireballs, been going for some.
I thought this matchup was a lot of like I don't know what the matchup is, but I think it's a lot about movement and creating opportunities with how fast Bridget is and yo-yo setting or tossing to contest stuff like the stain and the fireball, right?
So committed to these buttons. Situation.
Yeah, because the biggest thing that Bridget has in this matchup, when I played a lot of Bridget, that I used a lot was the movement speed. Her dash is extremely fast, right? She accelerates really quickly. So what you can do is like kind of, you know, use your dash blocking to get in spots where other characters simply... Oh, that was yo-yo set. That sucked. Where use your dash and your dash speed to get around the zoning, and then use that to put yourself in a spot to challenge with your normals with 2S and 2H or 5H and stuff. And then use your air movement stuff to get movement and grooving. Like, you notice how often Solstice just like dash blocks past things and then makes all these kinds of opportunities happen because the move speed is so much faster than most characters. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, this is the combo Solstice was trying to do last time. Burst? Yeah. Oh, that's a punish. I don't know if bursting was worth it there, to be honest with you. Probably not. Dash block 2S and dash block 5H for Bridget are really good. Most characters don't have something good to contest Testament from far away when stuff like that's a great example. Just look at this round. 2S at round start. Not many characters I feel like can contest Testament at this range anyway. But in the corner like this, like how many characters from this far away have something good to do against Testament, right? It's like Ram, Happy Gal's Gun, Bridget 5H. Like this move and how fast Bridget is really prevents Testament from setting up. So the biggest thing you have to do is use your dash, use your buttons to move around the screen and threaten against Testament. Because that's the thing you get, like exactly like that, right? Yo-yo's out, go for the roll, whiff jump H, and then you try to 6P, 2S, 5HH, easy peasy punish, right? You got to be crafty to create those openings.
and you see the bar
You
at the
know,
bottom is gonna
but
get
I think
cheesed
it's
up.
something
It's
that's
gonna hit that
extremely
threshold. Jumping off the
easy for Bridget to do when you've mastered the character and you're comfortable moving around. When I played Bridget, I was like, this shit is way easier to deal with than playing most characters against Testament. So I would guess, I don't know what the matchup number is, but I would guess Bridget versus Testament is pretty playable for Bridget. I wouldn't be surprised if the matchup is like super miserable. Bro, why is Jump D suction like that? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do all that, huh? Yeah, maybe it's even. Maybe it's advantage Testament. I don't know. But even if it is, I think for most people, thinking the matchup is bad hurts you more than thinking about like, all right, the matchup may not be good, but this is the things I can do to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? I think that most people gain way more from thinking about how to win in the matchup than being like, this matchup's stinky. Just like a lot of people are like that, you know? Dude, you have so much meter. You build so much bar on positive bonus. Because like if someone doesn't know the matchup well, like it doesn't matter if the matchup's winning or losing or whatever, right? No, it doesn't matter. If I'm playing someone and they don't know what Sin does, he looks like the best character in the game. Just beat the shit out of them. And they're just like, alright, well, I have no idea what's happening.
Comes out and how to be patient and not get clipped up to let the oak go and flown from the likes
a little air dash baited the 60 there. Yeah, Solstice won down 2-0 against Dev. Yeah, and Bridget is like usually pretty dominant on the ground against a lot of characters, so I could see people who play Bridget being like, dude, I don't know what to do. Like, normally I'm so dominant, but if you played another character, you'd probably realize like, oh shit, I actually have it pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, that mix up has hit so many times. Oh, that sucks. Solstice didn't get the knockdown. That's one thing that I think is not good to do if you're... Dude. Not good to do if you can prevent it, which is just sit between the yo-yo and Bridget. That is a brutal combo starter to get hit by. It even went the wrong way, and you still have enough carry to make it all the way back. And you have full concentration and bullets. That combo is disgusting. But it all happened because of trade 2K2D. Like, they clashed on 2K2D. And then after the clash, then Happy Cows 2D just beat Bridget. Oh, missed the fuzzy. It's a pretty bad spot for Solstice. Even this hit doesn't matter that much, because you need like 3 more. Okay, that's huge. Is this better than doing the air combo? I actually don't know. Is that better than doing close slash jump cancel air combo? Maybe it is. I have no idea. Plus frames. Air combo drops a lot. All right, air combo's stinky. You heard it here first. Yeah, burst safe. Bang, 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 bang. You know, what are you gonna do? 5D combo is way better. That's cool. It looks better. Oh, that sucks. Double concentrate and get the bullets back and put out the clone. Hey, jump S to it twice and beat the clone and then hit Happy Cows. What's your problem, UMISHO? Huh? What's your problem?
Oh my god, listen. This might be defeat.
That's bad.
Heat, this might be defeat. Slump. No, not even that. Just a super. And it's a wrap. Umi, now the one on set point.
Happy Chaos is very, very, very good. Yeah, still in contention for the best character. Most people think Happy Chaos is the best, and I have seen people say that like top 3 is some Mei, Leo, Happy Chaos combination, right? It's like what most people have. Usually Happy Chaos first.
Oh no, Slumdog Millionaire, still right there.
What channel is this on? This is on Counter Logic Gaming. This is on CLG stream. I commentated the West Coast bracket, which was the bracket after this. This is the East Coast bracket that we're watching right now. Oh, that would have killed if it wall splattered, I think. But there was no bullets left.
The drop. Red RC, your Solstice though, right back at him. And now let's see, yeah, using the ult for a little bit of extension, but again, this
oh, didn't get close slash right there. And no meter for super. If there was super, I think this is a pretty winnable round for Solstice. Like, pretty favored, maybe even. But no, it's pretty playable for UMISHO. Yeah. Much more playable now that you have bullets too. And concentration. Trying to bait the burst there.
The heavy one to get it done. That'd be real nasty right here.
Oh, baited. Not much you can do though, because even if you don't burst there, if you get hit by 6P, RC, drift back, steady aim shot, like, it's gonna be really, really, really safe anyway. So, you know, what are you gonna do? On the West Coast side, Trevor Sue beat Neubenheimer in the finals. It was a really sick set. And after a reset, and it was the end of the 9-in-a-row streak that Neubenheimer had. Pretty wild to think about, all things considered. That is a lot of tournaments to win back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, Happy Chaos is both cool and incredible. He is very, 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 very strong. Sack of shit character. When you give a character a gun in Guilty Gear, yeah, well, I think Neubenheimer's California. About to go have dinner with him tonight. Where you at, Neubenheimer? You buy. You won all these tournaments.